Hey guys, thanks for tuning into my channel, Stampin' with No. Today's video is Stamping with Friends blog hop, and the theme for the blog hop is must-haves out of the annual catalog. So when someone asks me about the must-haves, I've got a list of things that I think you should have in order to be successful in creating a card without getting frustrated because you don't have all of the things with you. So you need a really good stamp set, one that is versatile, that you can use for different themes, masculine, holidays, birthdays, what have you. A nice die set is really great to have on hand, especially if you find one that has labels that you can die cut out of. An embossing folder is always good to have. Your inks, your cardstock, a DSP. If you don't have DSP, you can create your own DSP. But it's nice to have the DSP from Stampin' Up. And then the one thing I always recommend, and as soon as I say it, there's some people out there that's going to have a difference of opinion, and that's okay, is I absolutely love the basic white cardstock from Stampin' Up. It allows me to stamp beautifully, and I love using my blends, and it just has a, I don't know how to describe it, a sleekness to it that allows a really smooth blending, and I just absolutely love it. Now, there's different schools of thought out there, people that say that there's other brands out there, but I just absolutely love basic white. So I always recommend get a pack of basic white when you're stamping. So for my blog hop, my must-have is this absolutely beautiful Coneflower Celebration. It's on page 82, and I'm going to bring that stuff over so that you can see it. And I ended up making several cards. I'm going to do one here with you guys, and then afterwards I'm going to show you the different things that I did. And I ended up, after all of the cards were made, I ended up using everything you see here on this stamp set, except for, I think it's this one. We'll see when we go through it. I think it's this one and maybe one other one. And I thought, well, I'll just put it on the inside of the card because I did not finish the inside of the card for the ones that I was playing with. But I ended up using all of it, and I'm really proud of myself that I was able to do that, and it wasn't difficult. I mean, it just came to me. I was on a roll today, and I just had so much fun. So this is the focus. This is my must-have that I recommend to you guys, and after you see everything that you can do with it, I hope you guys agree with me. The die set that comes with the Coneflower Celebration, I ended up using every bit of it, all of them. This is, I just had a lot of fun with that. That is so pretty. It does the work for you, which I absolutely love. Now, the die set that I said is always good to have for a label, I ended up picking this one. I haven't used this one for quite a while. And that is the Perennial Postage Die. It's been around for quite a while. And I saw it and decided I was just going to pull it out and play with it. And that's exactly what I did. I ended up using 3 of them. I could have used more, but I just decided I needed to stop and do this video, or else I won't have it finished for the blog hop. Now, I did do a video, and if you've not seen it, I'll have it linked below, but I did do a previous video with this stamp bundle. And absolutely love it, but this is where I mentioned about if you don't pick a DSP, you can create your own DSP. And this is where I created my own DSP. This is Strawberry Slush, and I ended up, this is 3 layers. Absolutely love it. I had so much fun with it. So here's one layout that you can use where you're creating your own DSP, and everything else is die cut. Okay, so let me bring over what I'm going to show you, and it's a combination of, let me get everything going. I don't have a sample already done, but I wanted to use a piece of DSP, and you can see where I used it. I cut out, it was the big frame. I die cut that out, and this is from the beautiful bouquet, which I'm thrilled to death this was carried over I mean, I can't remember where it came from. Was it the Celebration, maybe? I don't remember. I should know that, but I don't remember. But, so I took a piece of that. We're going to do that. Another thing I did not mention is you need some sort of embellishment, whether it's ribbon, thread, or regular old bling bling embellishment. And for this card, I chose the linen thread. Actually, I ended up using the linen thread throughout all the other cards that I made. I just absolutely love it, and I don't think you can go wrong with getting a pack. And then the embellishment I picked was the Purple Fine Shimmer. All right, so I'm gonna move that over here. And the ink that I'm going to use is Gorgeous Grape. The cardstock as the base is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and it is Gorgeous Grape. And then this is that bouquet that I die cut, and I think I'm going to use this side. I think you guys can see where it's the bouquet effect. I think that's what I'm going to use. Now, I did not, for time, I did not do anything for the inside, and that's just something I'm just going to have to go back and do myself. And then this die cut, absolutely love it. We're going to do something a little bit different. This is Gorgeous Grape, and this is Highland Heather. And then out of the postage, the perennial postage, we're going to do a label in basic white. There's my linen thread. I went ahead and made the bow so I wouldn't have to fumble. This is one of the die cuts from the Coneflower Celebration right here. I ended up using that. I was tickled about that. And then the stem, which is in Old Olive. And then the top of the flower is, what is this? Peach Pie. All right, so let me bring my matte, silicone matte over. Now, what I wanted to do with this is, instead, if I put it directly over it, you're not going to see, obviously, you're not going to see the Gorgeous Grape. So I'm just going to offset it a little bit. I'm going to raise it up, just push it up just a little bit, and it's going to be okay that you don't, it's not aligned right here because this peach pie is going to cover it. So I'm going to get a little bit of glue and add some, glue to it. Let me close that up. And that's lined up, and I'm just sliding it up ever so slight. I think you guys can see. Probably can tell better, like right in there, how much I put it up. I moved it up just enough that you can you could see the bottom of it. Absolutely love it, love it, love it. And then this is going to be glued down. Now, I've not made this card, so I may make some mistakes. We'll see. I know what I wanted to do, and I cut out all the pieces. So I'm going to line that up with the Highland Heather, and you can't even tell that it's been offset. All right, we are done with that. All right, so got that piece together. Let's do a little stamping, and I don't remember what I wanted to put on here. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, it's done in Gorgeous Grape. And I don't have another label, so hopefully I won't mess up. Center that. Try not to rock it. Sometimes these little blocks are hard to not rock it. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, let me close this up. All right, we're going to assemble. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay that. I'm going to, I don't know if I want to pop it up. I'm going to lay it flat because I want to pop that up. So I'm just going to adhere that flat. Oh, wait a minute. That's not what I want. I want to go this way. That's why I always lay things out first before I glue. So I want to do it like this. Okay, and then this is what was in my head. I need to, I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to cut that off there. Add that there. And that there. And then that's going to go behind it like so. That's what I want to do. So I think I need to, okay. I got it. I'm going to glue this down flat. Obviously you can put dimensionals and pop it up, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to go ahead and glue it flat. It's been a while since I played with Gorgeous Gray. Purple's always my favorite color, but it's been a while. All right, so I think I want it like that. And I'm going to have the stem like right behind there, I think is what I'm going to do. All right. Glue that, and then I'll trim off. I think what I'm going to do is trim right on the edge. I think is what I'm going to do. Have it hanging off the page. Get my snips. I was going to have it, I was going to trim it right there where the DSP is, but I think I'm just going to take it right to the edge. Snip it. Yeah, like that. Put a little bit glue. Don't have any glue down there. All right. Okay, let me close this up, and I'm going to put dimensionals there. I think we'll go like so. Okay, where are my dimensionals? Let's see. I think we can use two, maybe two of the big ones. Yeah, use two of the big ones. Let me put everything back. Line that up. There we go. And you know what? I should have taken my bone folder and curled these, but I think I can do them. Maybe. Yeah, I can do them. I should have curled them just a little bit before adhering them down, but that's okay. I can make this work. It's not the first time this has happened where I've forgotten to do that. There we go. Just enough. I think you guys can see how it's popped up. Love, love, love it. Okay, let's see. We want to do this piece, this decorative piece. I think we're going to put right there in the middle. And glue that. If the glue's coming out now, I'm just putting just a little bit. If it wants to come out. I got a new glue bottle. I got, I don't know, a couple days ago. I've not had time to actually do a new bottle, so we'll see. It's supposed to have a metal tip, and we shall see if I have better luck. Let's see, I'm gonna, oh well, that didn't work, did it? Try to center that. It's going all over the place. All right, I'm gonna get a mini dot and adhere that flat. Let's see, here we go. And you know, if I would have thought about it, I could have taken some ink and blended just at the ends. That would have probably been pretty too. I'm going to put you right there. And 2 dimensionals should work. actually, this card, I'm going really fast. It was really fast to do. I mean, once I figured out what dies I wanted to use and the DSP, it went really, really quick. All right, that looks really good. What do you guys think? You like it? Need some bling though, right? Let me get this out of the way. All right, so I used my linen thread. Done with that. Let me bring over, let's use the purple. And let's see, let's use the darker one. Might stand out. Put one there. One there. And one there. How's that? That look good? I think we're good with that. All right, that's stuck together. I'll get that later. All right, you believe how fast? Crazy. But I really, really like it. So I'm gonna, don't leave yet. Now I want to show you the other cards that I have done. I did not burnish that very well. Let me burnish that real quick. It's just gonna pop up. I'm going to show you the other cards, and then I'm going to show you what colors and product that I used to make that. All right, so here is, bring this one over. I was just debating if I was going to show you my favorite, but you know what? They're all my favorite. All right, so this card is done with Basic Beige as the card base. I used Pool Party, and I embossed it with the Forever Plaid. So there's an embossing folder that is really great to have. Very universal. The postage die is in the basic white, the label. Now, what I did here is combination of using my die cut and my stamps and my blends. So I absolutely love this. The die, you open it up and I stamp the inside. Now the die is, if you watched my previous video, I actually talk about it. It's this. In my other video, I actually ended up cutting it, trimming it off. But this I thought, well, makes a really cute little, like little note card. I just thought it was so, so cute. So there's that. And then I used my blends. And the blends I used are the light and dark Granny Apple. And then the Sentiment is stamped in Pebble Path. Then what I ended up doing, because I really liked the white, but it was a little bit too much, so I took my dauber and used the Pool Party ink and just went on the edge right there. I think you guys can see right in there, just ever so lightly. I try not to have a heavy hand with it. And then the Petunia Pop cardstock, and then I stamped the flower image with Petunia Pop, and then I just added one of the shimmering, what is that called? The embellishments. Purple Fine shimmer. I just put right there. I just thought that was just enough. And then the linen thread I used again. So there's that card. And let me bring over, oh, let me show you, let me bring this one over, because this is really the first one that I did, right? With that video. So we got that. Then my last one, which might be my favorite, I don't know, I can never decide. I absolutely love coloring, and I just loved how this one turned out. This again is the card base is Basic Beige. The first layer is Costa Cabana. I used the, I apologize, I said this on this card. Let's go back to this card for just a second. I did not use the largest die of the postage. It's the second largest. This is the largest one, so I apologize for that, my mistake. So I used the largest die from the perennial postage. I stamped the flower in Memento ink with the leaf in the stem, and then the die, I'm sorry, the stamp set comes with the little blotches. I don't know what they're called, but for background. And I did that with a pool party and just went around just to kind of tone down the stark whiteness to the label. And then this piece here for the label is Pool Party. The butterfly, I ended up using, let me show you the blends on that. So the Pool Party was for this one. And I used Costa Cabana. Look at all these. Look at all these colors. I had so much fun. So much fun doing this. All right, so you guys can see here. So for the flower part, I used the light and dark pecan pie. That's pretty easy. The flower, I used 3 different colors. Let me get these out so I remember. You're going to think that it was Costa Cabana, but it wasn't. It was the light and dark Summer Splash, and then my dark Pool Party. Absolutely loved the combination with that. I just was really happy with that. Then the stem and the leaf are done with my light and dark Old Olive. Then my butterfly, I did use pecan pie for the body. The black, I didn't like it. I ended up doing one with the black, and I just didn't like it. You couldn't really, I don't know, it just didn't look right. So I just used the dark pecan pie. For the wings of the butterfly, I used, what did I use? I used light peach pie, and then the light and dark Darling Duckling. You may have thought I used Daffodil Delight, but I did not. Try to use the new color. And then my linen thread, I don't know if I mentioned that on that. So, absolutely love it. So, I ended up making 4 different cards. And as a result, more bang for your buck, guys. I used everything except maybe 1 or 2 of these words, which I would actually do that on the inside. So I'm going to give myself credit and say that I've used all of the stamp images for these cards. And then I used every last bit of the die, and they're all different. I did blending here. I did combination of cardstock and blending, embossing. This was all, I'm going to say all die cut. And then here again was my combination and created my own DSP. So absolutely love it. I had a blast with this. I would consider this my must-have if I have to pick a stamp set in the annual catalog. And I cannot wait to try this on a scrapbook layout. I'm just, I absolutely just love it. So I don't know what your guys' favorite is. On camera, I don't know how the vibrant colors, but this really pops. And I think because it's blending, I just absolutely love doing it. And I think that's why I like it. So again, I will link this video down below so you can see how I assembled it with the 3 layers. And I think you guys would enjoy that, and then learning how to create your own DSP. So guys, thank you for tuning in. At the bottom of my blog, there will be a link to the other blog hoppers. So please check them out. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what their must-haves are going to be. It'll be kind of interesting if they also pick the same thing. So you guys, thank you for tuning in. Let me know which one was your favorite. I'd love to know. And if there's any like this one or this one you're interested in actually seeing a video of it, of how I color or whatnot, just leave a comment and I'll be happy to put one together for you guys. So as always, happy stamping to you all and have a wonderful week. Take care.